So welcome to the You Can Use Today. Today we use that SAS who dares win star, who hurt his wife being stabbed to death is engaged to woman who helped rebuild his life. The death of two, his wife Nicola was attracted by the schizophrenic home intruder. We wait mental health clinician Alex well next year. SAS who dares win stars, then Cruz who hurt his wife being stabbed to death over the phone is engaged to a remarkable woman who has helped to have rebuilt his wife. The death of two, who listened helplessly his wife Nicola was attracted by schizophrenic home intruder. We wait mental clinician Alex next year after dating for 15 months. He said, "I'm encouraged, Alex. She is a remarkable woman. We are moving forward and hopefully going to get married next year. The children are really happy," he told the BBC Three Countries Radio. Nikki, 37, was brutally killed in September 2015 as she tried to protect her two children, Stanley 6 and Isabella 3 months, 25 years old Marcin Porczynski, who had broken into their house in Hemel Hempstead, Hertfordshire. Then 40 was at work 200 miles away in Hull when he heard Nicola scream down the phone as she pleaded for her life before she was stabbed 10 times. Regulator please get you at State Alarm Crown Court Nikki's military on the grounds of the diminished responsibility and was ordered to be detained in a sexual psychoanalytic unit for an indefinite period. Speaking about finding love with Alex, 27, while dealing with the heartache of losing Nicola, then revealed that he has his late wife's blessing, explaining, "We had that chat. We had discussed what would happen if one of us died young. Nikki said, I want you to be happy. I want you to find someone else, someone that can look after the kids. I was the crown, I would say, if I died young, I want you to wear black for the rest of your life and never meet anyone else." We had the conversation, so every day from the day Nikki did decision making, he's always based around what would Nikki do, what would Nikki want, and we still do that today. Nikki wanted me to be happy. She wanted the children to be happy. She was the type of person that gives me confidence knowing I'm doing the right thing. I honestly believed for a long time that I would never meet anybody else, and then gradually things changed, and I began to realize that I didn't want to be on my own for the rest of my life. And I knew what Nikki wanted me for. I was worried when I initially thought I was ready to start dating again. Who would want to now? This is a guy who is seriously damaged goods. He's got a lot of baggage with his, and I like just take it all in her stride. She's great with kids. She's a mental health clinician and knows exactly to deal with them. They love her to bits. President, who followed Nicola's death, set up the charity Nikki's wishes to have children who has suffered from bereavement. In his late wife's memory, says they will never forget her. They then added, "There always be that sadness that Kiki is not around. We always miss her. We always love her. We always remember her. We had to keep moving forward as well as holding on to that nice bit of the past. We do obviously have our daily issues that we need to address around the event or what happened to Nick that continue, but in general we are positive family and we keep being so. Then first revealed he had found love again back into January, and he appeared on this morning. He said, "A year ago, this weekend I met Alex. She fitted beautifully into our lives. It's a brave decision to get involved with a family like this. She's a mental health clinician, and she can do things with the kids. She does the memories box where you use your hand and other techniques to bring back memories. It's been amazing, quite freaky, really to have someone come in who's so perfect." Speaking to Holy Welland by Philip Scott, they explain how counseling has helped him and his children to deal with the trauma. He said, "Stanley was 6 and Isabella was the 3 at the time. I was telling her to leave and go to my mom and dad's, but before she could leave, he broke through the back doors and killed her. I did not know what happened to the children until I heard them crying on the phone and knew they were okay. Then his children moved in with his parents after the horrific night, but he returned to his former home. Sometimes he can let out his emotion in private and feel close to Nikki. Then underwent trauma counseling afterwards and said he experienced flashbacks with the first month after Nicola died. I felt like I could not breathe. I was back in that moment, and then I realized I'm going to be a good dad to the kids and make sure they're confident, happy, thus then I need to get help," he said. Viewers of the Channel 4 show SAS who their wins were reduced to tears when they spoke about how his children motivated him to survive their family tragedy. Then, an IT specialist said the experience was so harrowing that he believes it has made him tighter, and he entered the show to test himself. In the show, Special Force soldiers test the contestants according to the rigorous demands of the elite AS selection process. When he recounted his horrifying experience to Special Force soldier Jason Fix and Ant Marathon, who judged contestants on the show, 2 men were reduced to tears. The knee injury forced Mr. Stop the show, and his departure sparked an emotional outpouring of the support viewers on social media. Many people expressed their respect for the man and said his strength was inspirations. The object of Nikki's wishes is to fundraise to the spirit of Nikki, promoting her positive attitude to life and support children and families in need of assistance who are suffering through the bereavement of parents or sibling. To donate to Kelly's wishes. For more information, please visit the www.facebook.com Nikki Wishes. Thank you very much for listening to the UK News today. I hope you enjoyed this show. Please subscribe our channel to get more news. Thank you.